I see that this is a very powerful tool. So it's something that the teachers are able to grab onto and just use to improve themselves.
You know, one of the things that I think is also a strength of the Power Walkthrough is it's pretty brief.
So that was so exciting that you could just go in and get a snapshot and get another snapshot and then look at all the snapshots and have data, like powerful data, just to see what classrooms look like.
McREL's Power Walkthrough observation tool helps school leaders gather classroom data to inform practice and professional development needs. Our simple-to-use app can be installed on your mobile device in a matter of minutes, allowing for a quick and easy way to gather data. School leaders learn to recognize key instructional strategies from McREL's research that have the biggest impact on student learning.
And our learning objective for this week has been understanding how the elements are arranged on the periodic table.
Can you tell me what you're learning?
About science.
About science. So what do you think your teacher wants you to learn when you read this book?
Just about the rainforest.
So segment of class is the end, last 10 minutes. We were in a transition time. Generally, when you hit a transition point where kids are doing catch up and finish up kinds of things, they're practicing whatever the teacher had instructed earlier. So when you interviewed your student, what did they say?
She explained that she was reading to build fluency.
2, 3, 4. Just with me. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
The nice thing about this is if this was my building and I was in that classroom every day, my appearance would not in any way distract. So the more you do this in your buildings, the more principals and administrators and teachers are doing observations, the less of an obstruction we are.
After examining the detailed reports that the Power Walkthrough software generates, teachers and school leaders can work together to make sense of the data and create SMART goals and action plans.
So you've got two things that I think are happening that are really helpful through the walkthroughs. The first is that we're re-engaging principals in the instructional leadership conversation. So they're out in the classrooms and they're focused on instruction, and we can collect a pretty solid amount of data. The concept is to do maybe 2 or 3 of these a day for several weeks, and you've got enough data then to begin to have conversations about instruction with staff.
I see that this is a very powerful tool, not just for myself and working with principals, but for teachers to be involved in that process. So it doesn't become a top-down, more of a bottom-up, where teachers recognize where their strengths are and areas of need, and they lead that. It's opened up the classroom so that, you know, this is not just Mr. So-and-so's classroom, but it's the whole schools. And so students are very comfortable with being observed. I know it's improved instruction.
If you would like to elevate your classroom observations into powerful practice, add McREL's Power Walkthrough to your school or district's approach to instruction.